Hello and welcome as we continue our journey along the mighty Murray River. My name is David Foster. My wife Nolene Magnuson and I travel throughout Australia looking for birds and spectacular scenery to photograph. Join us on our journeys through this great country of Australia. So where are we going today, Nolene?
Well, we're actually going back to Mannum because we forgot about quarantine at Swan Ridge, Walker Flat. So back to Mannum again.
Good morning. We're at the beautiful caravan park in Mannum on the banks of the Murray River. We weren't supposed to be here. We were supposed to be in Swan Reach, and then we were going to be coming down the river a little bit to stay at Walker Flat and then to come to Mannum. But unfortunately we made a mistake. We didn't read the directions of the Primary Industries Department as to where and when the borders between the Riverland and the Murraylands actually started. As a result, we had a caravan full of fruit and vegetables which we were not allowed to take into the Riverlands. It's a pity, but we'll make day trips up to Walker Flat and probably Swan Reach as well. So we'll just see what happens. And we'll just get on with life and enjoy it. Hope you could hear something of that. There's a lot of background noise from the birds this morning. Mannum is a lovely holiday town and a major crossing point on the Murray. The two ferries are kept busy carrying traffic of all kinds. Like all the Murray River ferries in South Australia, they are free and operate 24 hours a day.
A bit of read, I suppose, and I'm always doing something else.
We met up with friends Jill and Keith for a pleasant light lunch at the Pretoria Hotel overlooking the river.
Am I beautiful?
Hello, we're at Walker Flat, a tiny little settlement on the banks of the Murray River. Some of the most spectacular cliffs on the river are here. It's a spot we've been to on many times to take photographs, and a place I really enjoy coming. From Mannum we drove to Goolwa near the mouth of the Murray River. We ended up staying at Port Elliot as the Goolwa Caravan Park was in the middle of a major reconstruction and extension building program. It was a grey and extremely windy day when we visited Goolwa. Situated near the mouth of the river, Goolwa was a major river port and railway transshipment centre, but it is now a holiday and retirement town. We drove over the bridge to Hindmarsh Island, to the viewpoint over the mouth of the river. The wind was so strong we struggled to open the car doors. These two sand dredges work constantly to stop the river mouth becoming blocked. Our next stop was Malang on the shores of Lake Alexandrina, the largest of the two lakes near the mouth of the Murray River. Steamers used to transport gold, goods and passengers from Victoria and southern South Australia, from Meningie across Lake Albert and Lake Alexandrina to the rail terminal here. There's something really nice about being out in the early morning, the sun just coming up, the birds starting to fly around. It's very relaxing and in many ways a very meditative thing to do. It's probably one of the best things about taking landscape photographs. We had a very pleasant dinner last night at the Malang Pier Hotel. I had Coorong mullet, fresh from the waters of the Coorong, not far from here. It was very, very pleasant indeed. We made a short trip to the Tolderol Game Reserve, but didn't see many birds. Nothing new or unusual, at least. From Malang, it was on to the campground at the Narung Ferry. The ferry crosses the channel that separates Lake Alexandrina and Lake Albert. Hello. You're going to tell me what a nice place this is?
Of course I'll tell you it's a nice place. I mean, how many times have we been past here and said we must stop? And this time we have. Not too many people here, lots of green grass. We haven't got a waterfront view, but you promised me a waterfront view.
I don't remember that.
I'm certain you did.
I'll take you for a walk to the waterfront.
Good, good.
This part of South Australia is Ngarrindjeri country, and is more correctly part of the Coorong than the Murraylands, but the lakes are part of the greater Murray-Darling Rivers Basin. The small lighthouse at Point Malcolm is the only inland lighthouse in the Southern Hemisphere. It ceased operation in 1931, but still serves as a marker to the waterway between the lakes.
There's no new birds.
No new birds at all.
No, it's just same old,
Same old, same old. Lots and lots of sparrows.
Yeah, and
Lots and lots of swallows.
yeah, a couple of swamp hens and some willywags. So there.
What about the ibis?
Oh, did you see one over there?
Went straight through here.
Did it?
Yeah.
I think it's gone. And there's a turn.
Turn. One good turn deserves another.
Oh, stop it.
Meningie is a small farming and holiday settlement on the southern end of Lake Albert. The main northern gateway to the Coorong, it is about as far south as you can go and still be on the waters of the Murray River. John Peggotty, a tiny man and South Australia's only bushranger, used an ostrich to help him escape into the Coorong sandhills to avoid capture by the police. Eventually he was shot by police and drowned in Lake Albert. His body was not recovered, but according to local rumours, he was carrying a large quantity of stolen gold, and this is still on the bottom of the lake. Wellington has always been an important river crossing, but it is now just a sleepy little village. Well, it's the last day of our trip. Tomorrow we'll be home. We were going to stay at the caravan park at Wellington, but we didn't really like the look of it, so we carried on, and we're now parked up at the free campground at the Frank Potts Reserve in Langorm Creek. Surrounded by vineyards, this is a great area for making good quality red wines and some different white wines as well. Hopefully we'll go out for a bit of a drive later on and we look for some more birds and maybe stop off at one or two wineries. But it's been a good little trip. Bleasdale Winery was established by Frank Potts in 1850 and is one of the oldest family-owned wineries in Australia. They produce some great reds here.
Where's my cup of tea?
Thanks for watching. See you soon, and don't forget to like, subscribe, etc.